Hey, so the topic always comes up about relationships, and there was an old book that said men are from Mars, women are from Venus. It means that men and women don't think alike, totally different species. Um, we always say we can't live with them, but we can't live without them either. And so we have two species that are diabolical to one another. They're opposite on opposite ends of the spectrum. Yet there is an attraction that we have towards each other. But it seems like the complexity lies in trying to understand how being so different can be a benefit to one another instead of being a bridge between one another. It all goes back to um, what our ideal or what our expectation is of what we think a relationship brings to us. Or maybe the focus should be on what you feel like you can bring to the relationship. And this is just not a relationship between man and woman necessarily. It can be any relationship, a familial or family relationship, um, or a friendship. But in either case, you go into a relationship with expectations. We have to think about, are your expectations communicated to the other person? Oftentimes, we assume that the other person knows what we want or what we need. We assume that they have a particular knowledge about what we feel like we should receive from them. I've heard many people say, and including myself, well, they should have known how I felt. Well, why is that so? Did you not tell them? Are they not worthy of a conversation? You're different. You're an individual. Although a lot of things about women or men are the same, but we all have uniqueness in how we interpret things based on how we grew up. All those things have to be taken into account, and that's why communication is so important. So, are we communicating what we want? Are we not acknowledging what the person is able to bring to the table? Are we not open enough to embrace someone else's ideals or someone else's practices on what they're able to offer you? Maybe they're opening your eyes up to a new way of looking at things. Maybe the things that you were expecting out of a relationship is not necessarily what you needed, but somebody is here to kind of open you up and invite you into a realm of better possibilities and a better life. But we're so stuck in our ways on what we think we want or need. You have to realize that you're uneducated about this thing. We're growing daily. You have some knowledge about what you want through experience, but you don't have it all together, or else you wouldn't have really a need for a relationship. But because we have needs for relationships, that means that other people are able to provide something for us that we may not have had, or just give us an experience that we are able to enjoy in life. So don't always look at the other person as if they're not meeting your needs, but allot yourself some time to find out what they are able to bring to the table. And maybe that would be better than what you were anticipating in the first place. So, what I'm saying to you, it's a give and take. We have to study and know what we want out of life and be open to learn some other new things in life. And hopefully the two can align and can meet together. You have to be willing, both parties have to be willing and be able to trust the partner to be vulnerable enough that if they're not meeting your expectations, but that they have a heart and a want to, that we will be patient with one another and help each other. We're here to help, not to hurt. We're here to embrace, not to expose. So let us be better examples. Treat each other the way that you want to be treated. Give each other patience and time, and be gentle and love crazy, because love is not always freely given. So when you recognize that somebody is there willing and sacrificing their time and putting you as a priority, um, take that as a cherry on top, and treat it like a treat, because truly it is. Peace.